Hey guys, thanks for joining me on this video. Today I watched the movie Honey Boy. It was this movie I've been really looking forward to. I'm a huge Shia LaBeouf fan. I want to just preface everything with that. I'm a huge Shia LaBeouf fan. Loved him when I watched him on Even Stevens. Loved him on the movie The Greatest Game Ever Played. And as a matter of fact, for someone who I love movies a lot, and I think at such a young age, Shia LaBeouf was the first actor in my mind as a child to think that's what an actor is. This movie stars him, but it's also a movie that's about like his life. He wrote the script to it. It was directed by Alma Harrell, and they brought together this, in my opinion, is probably like a perfect movie. They did such a good job in the story. I think the way that the story flowed with Otis, which is the name that, you know, Shia LaBeouf chose to change. I'm guessing he chose Otis instead of naming him Shia to just get away from the distraction of it being him or making it obvious. So he just chose the other name Otis to be who his character is, whom is played by Lucas Hedges when he's 22, and the 12-year-old version of him is played by Noah Jupe. The way it flowed between 22-year-old Otis and 12-year-old Otis is perfectly done. You get the right balance between both of them. And what I think is like they brought together, like they were able to really show the emotion as to what they were trying to get across in this film. I want to get into the story real quick. The story, like I said, it's like the life story of Shia LaBeouf. It's not like a biopic, like you're starting from the beginning to the end. It's almost like it's a slice of life in regards to like his moments growing up with his father and wanting his father putting him into getting these acting gigs, but him having to wrestle with his father being this bad influence on him. And you see the outcome of his father's bad influence on him when he's older, which is where 22-year-old Lucas Hedges comes in. Man, the performances are just amazing. Lucas Hedges, like there's a moment in the film where it opens up with him, and there's a moment where he opens up his RV door and he's gonna talk to somebody, and the moment he started talking, I knew for a fact, I was like, he got the Shia LaBeouf voice down right off the bat. We all know, if you've seen any movies with Lucas Hedges, it's Lady Bird, Boy Erased, like all the films that he's come in, he's a phenomenal actor. Like he gives it his all. And in this movie, he actually really did that. He performed in a way where I was like, how will someone play Shia LaBeouf? And I don't think it's not the fact that you have to go over, like you have to be too much. It was the fact that he just had the small mannerisms. He had the way that he talked down. He did such a great job. And his emotions that he displayed with the struggle of not wanting to cope or even accept the fact that he is the person that he is. He is the reason why he's going to rehab because of his father, and you can see him having that internal struggle, and he does such a great job portraying that on film. But on the other side of the coin, we get Noah Jupe, who's playing the 12-year-old Otis, aka Shia LaBeouf, and that kid did such a phenomenal job, man. He performed very well. And he's playing opposite of Shia LaBeouf, who is playing his own father. Shia LaBeouf is acting as his own father in the movie, and Noah Jupe is actually acting in such a great way that he is rivaling Shia LaBeouf's performance as well. Like they both did such a great job. Their screen presence is amazing, and you can really feel the emotion between both of them. You can really feel the relationship and the struggle between both of them. And lastly, I mean, again, Shia LaBeouf, like I said, is playing his father, and he did just an amazing job. It's so crazy to see somebody like him who has gone through so much. Whether it's been caused by his past or caused by him himself as a person, but it's so crazy to see him play this role that obviously tormented him for a lot of his life, and to step in the shoes of that person is crazy. And he did such a great job. There's not a moment where I did not believe the character at all, and he vanished in that role. Like he was his father in that role. No one could have done it better than him. I think with this movie, what I loved about it is the fact that it's a perfect movie in my opinion. The only one thing that bothered me, like I said, I like to nitpick a lot. The only thing that bothered me is that Shia LaBeouf has brown hair. There's moments where I was able to see the red tint in Lucas Hedges' hair. Again, that's such a small piece of detail. It's not that big of a deal. But to me, I was kind of like, oh, you probably could have dyed his hair a little bit better. But that's it. That's not that big of a deal. If that's the only problem that I have with the entire film, then this film is amazing. So I'm hoping that once it gets to the time of Oscar season, when we get to that point, I can see Shia LaBeouf getting a nomination for this role as his father, and I can see Noah Jupe getting a nomination for his role as 12-year-old Otis. They both did such a phenomenal job. I highly recommend this movie. Go see it if you have a chance. And all over the place, man. Ama Harrell, the director, she did such a phenomenal job directing this movie. The camera work, it was just great all around. I'm not going to rate these movies. I'm not going to give thumbs up or A+ or anything like that. Kind of don't like scores. I love the movie. I'd give it a chance. I know this film has such a very limited release window, but it is an Amazon Studios film, so it will be on Amazon Prime in no time. So check it out when you get the chance. You will not be disappointed. I love Honey Boy. Go check it out.